In this module, let us solve a couple of problems from the chapter Shares and Dividends. Problem number 1. A person buys 120 shares at a nominal value of rupees 40 each, which sells at rupees 42.5 each. Find his profit and percentage profit. What is the data given here? Number of shares. Number of shares here is 120. Nominal value of the shares NV is 40 and the market value is he sells at 42.5. Both are in rupees. Now we need to find the profit. He buys at rupees 40 and he sells at rupees 42.5. So he makes net 2.5 rupees profit on each share. So profit on each share is MV minus NV, that is equal to 42.5 minus 40 equal to rupees 2.5. What is the total profit? Total profit is equal to profit per share, that is rupees 2.5 into number of shares. Number of shares is 120. So this comes to rupees 300. Then we need to calculate profit percentage. So this is profit divided by investment into 100. So what is the investment here? Investment is 120 shares at the rate of 40. So it is rupees 480. This is the rupees 4,800. So here, now coming back here, the profit percentage is profit, that is 300, divided by investment, that is 4,800 into 100. 2 zeros go here. 12 4s are 12, 25s are, so it is 25 divided by 4 is 6.25. So that is the profit percentage. So in this transaction, he makes a profit of rupees 300 and his profit percentage is 6.25. Let us go to the next problem. Find the annual income derived from 125 rupees 120 shares paying 5% dividend. Now the data what we have here, number of shares first. Number of shares is 125. So rupees 120 shares means that is a nominal value. Nominal value is 120. This is in rupee. So dividend is at 5%. Now we need to calculate the annual income. What do you mean by annual income? Annual income is nothing but the total dividend. Total dividend here is the annual income. So how do you calculate dividend? That is 5% of nominal value, which is 120. How many shares you have? 125. So 0 goes here, 5 once, 5 2 times, this 1, this is 6, So 125 into 6, that is rupees 750. So the income from this transaction is rupees 750. That is, he buys shares at 125 shares, and he gets a dividend of 5% at the end of the year. So he makes a income or profit or total dividend of rupees 750. Let us go to the third problem. A man buys rupees 50 shares of a company paying 12% dividend at a premium of rupees 10. Find 1. The market value of 320 shares, his annual income, his profit percentage. Now a man buys rupees 50 shares. So what is that? This is the nominal value. Nominal value of the share is rupees 50, paying at 12% dividend. So dividend is at 12%. He buys the shares at a premium of rupees 10. So premium here is rupees 10. Now then, what is the market value? Market value is always nominal value plus the premium. That is 50 plus 10, so it is rupees 60. So this is the market value of one share. So how many shares he buys? 320 shares. So therefore market value of 320 shares is equal to 60 into 320. So that is equal to 2 zeros, 6 2s are 12, 60. So it is 19,000 rupees, 19,200. This is the total value of the shares that what he has bought. He paid 19,200 rupees and bought 320 shares. Now you need to calculate annual income. So annual income is nothing but the total dividend. So dividend percentage is 12. So total income is nothing but the total dividend, that is 12% of nominal value. What is the nominal value here? Rupees 50. So how many shares he has got? 320. So 0 goes here, this 0 goes here. So it is 12 into 5. So 32 into 60. So 0, 6, 12. So his total income is 1,920 rupees. This is from the dividend. So let us calculate the percentage income or percentage profit. So this is, here we are given as income, but it's also the profit that what he makes. So percentage profit, how do you calculate? It is profit divided by investment into 100. So that is, profit is 1920, investment is 19200 into 100. So this is once, this is 10 times, so 10, so it is 10%. So the percentage profit that the person makes on this investment is 10%. Let us go to the next problem. A man invests rupees 8,800 in buying shares of a company of face value of rupees 100 each at a premium of 10%. If he earns rupees 1,200 at the end of the year as dividend, find 1. The number of shares he has in the company, 2. The dividend percentage per share. First, let us list out the data given here. A man invests, that is the investment. So what is the investment here? Investment is rupees 8,800 in buying the shares of a company of face value 100 rupees. So nominal value is rupees 100. Each at a premium of 10%. He has bought not at 100 rupees, at a premium of 10%. So the market value is nominal value plus premium. So nominal value is 100. Premium is 10% of nominal value. That is 100. So 10% of 100 is 10. So the market value is rupees 110. Now we need to calculate the number of shares he has in the company. So how will you find the number of shares? Now number of shares is equal to, this is always investment divided by the market value of one share. So investment here is 8,800 divided by market value is rupees 110. So now this is 11, 8 times. So it is 80 shares. So he buys 80 shares of the company. Now dividend is given here. What is it? How much is the dividend? Total dividend he gets rupees 1,200. How do you calculate dividend here? Dividend is equal to nominal value into percentage dividend into number of shares. Now dividend is given here 1200 into nominal value. Nominal value is 100 rupees here into percentage dividend. Percentage dividend we need to calculate. Let us take it as X%. So it is, we have to represent as X divided by 100 into number of shares. Number of shares is 80. So 100 cancels with this. So therefore X, that is dividend, is equal to 1200 divided by 80. 0 cancels here. 8 15 times. So it is 15%. So the dividend that the person got here is 15%. Next problem. 100 rupees shares of a company are available in the market at a premium of rupees 20. Find the rate of dividend given by the company when a man's return on his investment is 15%. So let us list the data given here. 100 rupees shares, that is nominal value is 100, available in the market a premium. So premium is rupees 20. This is also rupees. Therefore market value is 100 plus 20 is equal to rupees 120. What other data is given? Return on investment, ROI. return on investment is 15%. Find the rate of dividend. So we need to find out the rate of dividend. Now return of investment is given. So ROI is equal to always the profit. Profit is nothing but the dividend also. So this is the profit divided by investment into 100. Now return of investment is given, that is 15%. So that is equal to profit. Profit is the dividend. We don't know what is the dividend received. Let us take the dividend as X for 1 share. That is the dividend received for 1 share. The investment for 1 share is rupees 120 into 100. So this is cancels here. This is 2 5 times, 2 6 times. Therefore X, that is the dividend, equal to 15 into 6 divided by 5. So 5 1s are 5 3s are. So this is rupees 18. So the dividend received is rupees 18. So we need to find out the rate of dividend percentage. So dividend formula, you know how dividend is calculated. Dividend is percentage dividend into NV into number of shares. Here number of shares is just 1. Now dividend what got is rupees 18. That is equal to percentage dividend. We don't know. Let us take it as Y. Y divided by 100. Percentage means you have to put 100 here below, into NV. What is NV? Nominal value 100. 100 and cancels. So Y equal to 18%. So dividend percentage is 18. Next problem. Mr. Sharma has 60 shares of nominal value rupees 100 and sells them when they are at a premium of 60%. He invests the proceeds in shares of nominal value rupees 50 quoted at discount of 4% and paying dividend of 18% annually. Calculate the sale proceeds, number of shares he buys, his annual dividend from the share. So what is the data given here? Number of shares. The number of shares is how many? Is equal to 60, and nominal value of the shares is 100. So he sells at 60% premium. So the premium is 60%. So what is the market value? Market value equal to NV plus 60% of NV, that is 6 by 100 into. So market value is rupees 160. So he sells them. So what is the sales proceeds here? He has got how many shares? 60 shares. 60 shares into the value of each share. The market value is 160. So the total money that what he gets is rupees 9,600. This is the sales proceed. Now he buys shares of some other company. What is the nominal value? NV is 50. That is at a discount he buys. What is the discount? Discount is 4%. So discount what he gets is 50 into the rate, that is 4%, divided by 100 So the discount he gets is rupees 2. Therefore, the market value at which he buys is NV, that is a nominal value, minus discount, that is 50 minus 2 equal to rupees 48. So the market value at which he buys the shares of the second company is rupees 48. So how many shares he buys? So number of shares. Number of shares, how do you calculate? That is investment divided by market value. Investment divided by market value. Investment, his sales proceeds is 9,600. The entire thing he invests, and market value is 48. So 48 once, 48 2 times 0 0. So he gets 200 shares of the second company. Now his annual dividend from the share. So how to calculate the dividend? So dividend is equal to percentage dividend into NV into number of shares. What is the percentage dividend here? It is at 18%. So it is 18 divided by 100 into NV. NV is here 50 into number of shares he has got is 200. So this is 2 zeros cancel here. So 50 into 200, so this is rupees 1800. So this is the dividend that what he gets from the second company. Next problem, which is the better investment? 16% rupees 100 share at 80 or 20% rupees 100 share at 120. The first one is 16% rupees 100 share at 80. This is first one. The second one is 20% rupees 100 share at 120. Okay, let us find. Now 16% is the dividend. So dividend is 16%. NV is 100. Market value is 80. Now the dividend that what he gets here in this case. So dividend is dividend percentage into NV. So dividend percentage is 16 divided by 100 into NV. NV is 100 here, cancels. So dividend he gets is rupees 16. So what is the rate of return here? That is the percentage return. Is profit divided by investment into 100. So profit is nothing but the dividend that what he gets, that is 16. The investment that what he has done per share, here everything we are calculating for one share, that is 80 rupees investment he has done. So percentage of this one, so this is 16 ones are 16 fives are 5 ones are 520. So the rate of return in this case is 20%. Good return. Let us see in the second case whether the return is more or less, and we will compare which is better. here dividend rate is 20%. This is dividend and this is nominal value, and here this is market value. Now the dividend what he gets here is equal to 20% of rupees 100. So this is 20 divided by 100 into 100, that is rupees 20. So he gets a dividend of rupees 20 here, but we need to calculate the percentage return. It is not the absolute sum, the percentage return. So that is profit divided by investment into 100. So profit is rupees 20, investment is 120 here into 100. So 21s are 26 times 50 is 3. So this is 50 divided by 3 is 16 2 by 3%. So in the second case, return on investment is 16 2 by 3%. In the first case, it is 20%. So this case is better. Next problem. Two brothers A and B invest rupees 16,000 each in buying shares of two companies. A buys 3% rupees 100 share at 80 and B buys rupees 10 share at par. If both receive equal dividend at the end of the year, find the rate of percentage dividend received by B. So it is two brothers. So this person is A, this person is B. Let us calculate separately. Now yes, investment of both is 16,000. Here also 16,000. Now NV in this case 100 rupees, shares at 80. So market value is rupees 80. So dividend percentage is just 3%. So he buys 80 at rupees 80, invest 16,000 rupees. So number of shares he gets, that is investment divided by MV. So it is 16,000 divided by 80, 0, this is 2. So he gets 200 shares. So he gets 200 shares of this company. So what is the dividend he gets here? Dividend is equal to dividend percentage into NV into number of shares. So dividend percentage is 3 by 100. NV is 100 into number of shares. Number of shares is just 200 here. So 100 cancels here. So the dividend is rupees 600. Now let us come to the case of B. B also invests rupees 16,000 in a share of nominal value 10 and it is at par. So market value is also at 10. So therefore number of shares is equal to investment divided by MV. So equal to 16,000 divided by 10 is 1,600 shares. He gets 1,600 shares. But he also gets the same dividend as A. So what is the dividend? Dividend is 600. So now let us calculate. So dividend equal to dividend percentage into NV into number of shares. So dividend is equal to 600. Dividend percentage we don't know. Let us take X by 100 into NV. NV is here 10 and number of shares 1,600. So 2 zeros go here. So therefore X equal to 600 divided by 160. 0 cancels here. This is 4. This is 15. So it is, this is 4. So 15 by 4. So this is 15 by 4 is 3.75%. So the percentage dividend that what B gets is 3.75%. So that he also gets a dividend of rupees 600. Next problem. Ashok invested rupees 26,400 in 12% rupees 25 shares of a company. If he receives a dividend of rupees 2475, find the number of shares he bought. Second, the market value of each share. So this is from 2016 question paper. This is not a difficult problem, but I am solving here since it is a question paper problem. Let us list down what are things given here. So first is investment. What is the investment? Investment is rupees 26,400 and he buys the share with a nominal value of rupees 25 and the dividend percentage is 12 and total dividend received that is equal to 2,475. What we need to calculate is number of shares and the market value of each share. Now dividend received is given. So what is the formula for dividend? Dividend is dividend percentage into NV, nominal value of shares, into number of shares. This is the formula. We know the dividend received, that is 2475. That is equal to dividend percentage, it is 12%. So it is 12 divided by 100 into NV is 25. And number of shares we do not know. We need to calculate number of shares here. So into, let us take it as X. So now 25 once 25, 4 times 4 once 4, 3. So 2475 equal to 3x. Therefore x equal to 2475 divided by 3. So 8, 2, 2 and 5. So the number of shares that what he got here is 825. So now next we have to find out what? We have to find out the market value. So now What is the formula for market value? Market value equal to investment divided by number of shares. We know this formula. If number of shares you want to find out, it is investment divided by market value. If you want to find out market value, it is investment divided by number of shares. Investment he has done is 26,400 rupees. 26,400 divided by number of shares, 825. Now this will go in 5. So 5165. So this one 5, if it goes 5280. Now both will go by 11. This will go with 15 here. This will go with the, I think, 480. So now again 15 and 480. 15 ones are in 480s. So this is 3, 2. So market value of the shares that what he bought is 32 rupees. So 25 nominal value shares he bought at a premium of 7 rupees. So totally 32 rupees. Next problem. This is the last problem that what we will solve here. Rohit invested rupees 9,600 on rupees 100 shares of rupees 20 premium, paying at 8% dividend. Rohit sold the shares when the price rose to 160. He invested the proceeds excluding dividend in 10% rupees 50 shares at rupees 40. Find the original number of shares, sale proceeds, new number of shares, change in the two dividends. So here initially the person Rohit, he has invested 9,600 in shares of nominal value 100 at 20 premium. So we need to calculate the total dividend that what he receives here, and after some time he sells those shares at rupees 160. So, and he invests the entire sales proceed in a shares of new company. Let us say company B, which is paying at 10% dividend, and NV is 50 and he bought at 40. So we need to compare, and that here he gets a dividend again. So we have to compare the dividend during the first year and during the second year. Let us first list down what is given here. So investment. Investment is rupees 9,600, and what is the nominal value of the shares is rupees 100, and he bought at premium. So what is the premium value? Bought at rupees 20. Therefore market value is 100 plus 20, it is rupees 120. So this is the total investment. This is the price at which he bought. So the number of shares, therefore number of shares is equal to investment divided by market value. So investment is 9,600 divided by market values 120. So this 0, 0, 12, 8s are. So the number of shares he got here is 80. So now let us find out the dividend he received. We need to calculate how much dividend he received during the first year. So dividend percentage, we know it is not listed here. So dividend percentage is 8%. This is 8%. Therefore dividend equal to, so that is 8% into NV is 100 into number of shares, that is 80. So 2 zeros go here. So he receives a dividend of rupees 640 when he is holding these shares. Now what does he do? He wants to sell this one. So at what price? 160. So market value MV equal to rupees 160. You know, number of shares is equal to 80. Therefore the sales proceed is equal to 160 into 80 is 12800. So it is 12,800 rupees. This is the sales proceed. Now he wants to invest this sales proceed in share of market value 40 and nominal value 50. So how many shares he get? He gets here number of shares. Formula is investment divided by market value. So investment is 12,800 rupees. Market value is, so I have not written here. So sorry, I will read here. Market value of the new shares is 40. NV of the new shares is 50. Okay, so this is divided by 40. 0 goes here. So 4320. So he gets 320 shares of the new company. Now we need to find out how much dividend he receives at the end of the year. So dividend is equal to, again here dividend, let me write the formula, dividend percentage into NV into number of shares. So dividend percentage here, how much, what is the dividend percentage? That is 10%. So here I'll write again this dividend percentage is 10. So dividend percentage 10, so it is 10 divided by 100 into NV is 50 into number of shares is 320. So the zeros go here. So it is 320 into 5. So 0, 0, 1, 15, 16. So it is rupees 1,600 he receives as the dividend in the second year when he is holding the shares of this company. So now in the first year he got 640. So what is the increase? So it is the increase, not decrease. So increase in dividend, that is equal to 1600 minus 640. So that comes to rupees 960. So by investing in the new company, he gets 960 rupees more dividend during the second year.